these were probably find of the day. Okay, and we're back. So, welcome back to the channel. I went to one Carboot this weekend on the Sunday, and I've managed to pick up, look at this, I've made notes for the video. So 49 items I managed to pick up total, and I've spent £174.50. That gives us an average buy price of £3.57 per item today. So, quick story, right at the end of the Carboot, I was about to go home, about to walk back to the car with all of this stuff, and I thought, oh, there's a couple extra cars at the bottom that have made a new row, maybe I should go down and have a look. And luckily I did. So I walked back down, checked them, and it was the same guy that I bought the Burberry scarf, the Loewe purse, and all of that other high-end designer stuff 2 weeks back now. So he didn't have designer stuff and things like that, but still some good bits. Managed to pick up 24 items from him. So 24 items from him at £73 for the lot. So that's almost half of the amount of stuff that I picked up in the whole day. Picked up from that last stall just from going back. So that's just a lesson for anyone who's thinking about leaving. Always go back round. If you've got the time, go back round once more. Check. People forget things. People leave things. People miss things. I've had a few crazy pickups at the end of days, and people don't want as much for them at that time as well. So we'll get into it. This is all the clothing. This is all from one seller. So £73 paid, 24 items. To start with, we have Golden State Warriors jersey, player on the back as well. Looks to be worth anywhere between 30 and 50. Needs to do a bit more research on that. Then we have a Liverpool shirt, 2013-2014 season, I believe. Long sleeve, so demands a bit more Henderson on the back. I think I'll get £50 minimum for that. LA Galaxy, Adidas, I believe it's 2008. Unfortunately, there is no David Beckham on the back. However, that will still be £30 minimum. This Champion Lakers Kobe Bryant number 24. Unfortunately, it is a youth size, 13 to 14. As youth, there's not that much to go off in terms of comps, but say 30 to 50 to be safe, but I'm going to push for 50. From the 2018-2019 season, Man City third kit. Looks to be holding decent value. It's about 50 quid without a player on the back. I've seen a few with De Bruyne, Aguero on the back go for 80, maybe a bit more. So I'll be happy to get 50 for that. This Arsenal shirt, it is just a pre-game training top. 2011-2012 season, I think. Nice men's 2XL, so it should sell fast for around £20. Vintage Nike ACG full zip track jacket. Does have a few marks, but really nice. Big men's size. Should be looking at about 20 to 30 back on that. Paul and Shark yachting polo shirt. It's a nice men's size 3XL, and that should help it to sell quite quickly. I'd say between 20 and 30 on that as well. This Nike Tech fleece hoodie. It's an XL in a really nice colourway, the two-tone blue. Some of these can fetch up to £150 in the lighter blue. I think this one will probably be about 70, which is still a great return. So yeah, no flaws, great condition. Next up we have this Lacoste Sport, nice big size, I think it's a size 7, and that should be a comfortable £30. There are a few marks, but hopefully get them out. Fred Perry, it's like a check knit on the front with the grey logo, the grey trim on the sleeve. That should be about 20 quid. Nike PSG 2016 training top, should be a comfortable 40 to 50 on that. Men's size large, no flaws. One of my favourite pickups from this seller, I'm hoping that you can see these well. These are a pair of Adidas Y3 nylon mix track pant. They have like a parachute style nylon upper with a inner leg, like a jersey inner leg. Really, really cool. So yeah, they should go for 100 minimum. There's only one pair listed used on eBay. I haven't checked Vestiaire. but they're listed for 150 plus shipping from outside the UK. So hopefully 100 minimum on those. Then we have these Volpine women's cycling trousers, really nice, should be an easy 25 to 30. We have this silver tag 2XL vintage Nike Air coat, should sell fast to a collector, someone early 2000s kind of thing, Y2K, and yeah, that should be an easy £50 even in the summer months. Then we have a Cutter and Buck golf half zip. It's like a rain jacket, windbreaker, just a standard bread and butter item. Should be looking at about 20 back for that. Next up we have these Nike Air Max joggers with the big Air Max logo down the side. Men's large, clean, good condition. Should be looking at about 20 to 25 on them. Last couple of items, so we have these, might keep these, not sure yet. Just a really nice classic mini swoosh on the club bottoms. And they should be again about 25 quid. Nice men's size large, really good condition. Just like a basic cotton track pant. And finally we have these Musto Polartec fleece bottoms. Again, a really good brand. Polartec's good to look out for as well. Should be about £20 on them. Right, and then we have some shoes. So we have two pairs of shoes from the same seller. This is all still from the same bundle deal. Ugg Numel suede boots, men's size, really good condition. Look like they've hardly been worn. And these retail for about £130. So I should be looking at about 65 to 75 pounds back on those. The second pair of shoes are just these Reebok Rapide trainers, men's size 10, really good condition. Should be looking at about 20 to 25 back on those. And then finally we've got 3 bags. So a low pro camera belt, just for storing accessories and things like that. Camelback Octane Dart, I think it is. Yep, Octane Dart, just with a bladder, brand new. Should be looking at about 20 to 30 back on that. And the final thing is this 30 litre Craghoppers hiking bag pack. Really nice. A load of features. Should be able to get that gone for about 40 quid. And then these will probably find of the day. So we have 2 pairs of Cowboy boots here. Now I paid £30 for the 2 pairs, which is more than I would normally spend. However, I've done well with Cowboy boots before, and these look like they were a really good brand. I hadn't heard of the brand before, but they are Frye, and these are the Campus, and these are the Engineer. So these I thought would be about an £80 pair. However, coming home, these are the Campus model, and Vestiaire there's some listed for 200 plus. eBay, again, some sales are going for over 200. These are brand new. However, they are a bit creased and they do have a few marks, I'm guessing from storage. So I'm going to be asking 150 minimum, possibly 200 on those. And then these Engineer boots, these are going for anywhere between 60 and 100. So they were probably pick up of the day. Really, really excited to see how they go. Should sell fast. The previous Cowboy boots and stuff that I had sold really quickly. So onto this bag, which is full of shoes. We'll start with these Polo Ralph Lauren boat shoes, like a suede upper, really good condition, men's size 10. Should be looking at about 25 to 30 back on those. Then we have another pair of Polo Ralph Lauren, just a lace-up trainer, casual shoe, again suede, men's size 10, really good condition. Should be looking at 20 to 25 on those. These Lacostes, like a mid-top leather shoe, lace up, men's size 10 again. Should be looking at about £20 back on those. Kicker highs or mids with the classic pattern leather, pretty good condition, could do with a little bit of a clean. EU41, so a good size 7. Should expect to get about 25 back for those. This is probably one of my favourite pickups of the day. I wish they were my size so I could try them out and see how they feel. But they are the Vibram 5-finger barefoot style shoe. Women's size 39, brand new, never worn. Should be looking at about 35 to 40 on those. And finally, again, go round the car boot again before you leave. These were tucked away underneath someone's stool. They're a pair of Gucci trainers, the GG logo on the side. They need a clean. They're not in the best of shapes, but they do have a lot of wear left on the soles. They're a women's 5, and I should be expecting anywhere between 50 and 100 once cleaned. This pile of clothing here is just from the rest of the time at the car boot, everything else that I picked up. So we'll start with this, just a Deschamps men's dress shirt, checked, really nice condition. Should be looking at about £20 for that. Then we have a brand I haven't heard of before, but I picked this up amongst a load of Stussy stuff, which I'm about to show you. But this is a religious punk shirt. I don't know if it's from early 2000s as well, along with the Stussy stuff, but it needs to do a bit more research. Isn't too many sold comp. Should be looking at about 30 minimum, I reckon. Next up we have this Stussy crew neck sweatshirt, size large, really nice. Debated keeping it for myself, but should probably sell it. That will be an easy 40 to 50. I think all of these Stussy pieces are going to be early 2000s-ish. I need to do a bit more research, but that's what the guy said. But really nice design on that. Men's size large, good condition. Should be able to ask about £30. Another Stussy t-shirt here with the raglan sleeves, white and brown, small hit on the front, big hit on the back. This one does have a few marks, so it's probably more like 25 to 30, but really nice t-shirt. And then my favourite one is this Stussy Tribe t-shirt. Now, I may well have to keep this. He said he's never worn it, so I mean, such a cool graphic. Going to be asking about £40 back on that. Again, needs to do a little bit more research. Next up we have this Hush, just with the graphic on the front, metallic gold, women's small, don't expect to get much, but maybe £15. Then I picked this up, I don't know why, just it's a really old jumper, really old tag, and it's a fire and rescue jumper, so I thought could hold a bit of value. I'll have to have a look, can't really see anything straight off the bat in terms of comps. This was cool. Nothing special, but single stitch 90s on the Hanes tag, and it's just a Cayman Islands shirt, men's XL. I'm sure it will go quite quickly for the summer, so should be looking at about, I'd say 15 on the Cayman Islands, and we'll say 10 on the Fire and Rescue, but it could be more. Zaf diesel jeans, I haven't seen the Zaf model before, but really nice boot cut, flared bottom, and these are a men's size, quite a big size. I imagine that they'll go quite well. It looks like comps are sitting around 40 to 50, all the way up to about 80, so we'll call it 40 for those. Last two bits of clothing, an old pair just of standard Dickies work pants in navy blue, big men's size. Should be looking at about 10 to 15 back on those. And finally these, which are really nice. Tommy Hilfiger doesn't do as well anymore, but I think these will fly out for the summer. Men's size 38. They're like the skater style, carpenter style back with the logo hit. I think I'd still probably be able to push for about £50 on those. Alright, so the last few bits, we've got 2 bags, a tennis racket, and a couple of bits of electricals. So this, being one of my favourite finds of the day, is a vintage Bricks Italian brand, like a pebbled leather airline weekend duffel kind of thing. It's missing its shoulder strap unfortunately, but the inside's clean, all the zips work. Should be looking at least 30, probably more like 50 quid for that. Really nice thing. Then we have a Coach passport holder, really clean, really good condition. Found it at the bottom of a box for £1, so I mean that should be at least £30, maybe a little bit more. We have a Hyper Hammer Carbon Wilson tennis racket. Needs a regrip, but I normally just sell them as they are. Someone else can regrip it when they get it. Good condition overall, original case, should be looking at 40 minimum back on that. We have a Logic DAB radio, should be getting about £20 back for that, tested and working. Finally, just this vintage Samsung video camera. If it's not working, parts alone will make me money. The camera bag itself is really nice and clean. The actual video camera itself working will go for around 40 quid. It comes with a battery, comes with the charger and a few other little bits and bobs as well. So 40 back for that. Okay, and that's everything that I picked up from this week's Carboot. I only did 49 items, and we spent £174.50. Hopefully one of the corners will tell you what the estimated sales prices will be. And yeah, I think it was quite a good weekend. I hope that the audio is better. I've managed to actually buy a microphone now, so fingers crossed that it's working. If you did enjoy the video, then please do hit subscribe. Trying to get to 500 subs. We're already at nearly 300. So massive shout out to anyone that's already done that. I think that's everything. I'll see you next week. Peace.